Holy moly.
Cheers. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna cry on camera. It smells so good. Okay.
Okay, camera's rolling and set.
So my name's Ryan Chaffee-Wardner, or I go as Mr Lyan, which is probably much easier than trying to have to pronounce my surname. My name, sorry.
Your name's Ryan.
Yeah, I can't believe it's a name I keep getting wrong. I've been working in the drinks industry for over 20 years and have been named World's Best Bartender. I now own bars across the globe, including Lioness, which recently was named World's Best Bar. I've also been included in the top 100 Modern Britons by British Airways, won Time Out's Person of the Decade, and also have been named the world's most influential bar personality. Is that okay, guys? The name of the show is Mr Lyan's Taste Trips. So taste trips are little insights into the culture and the landscape and really the ingredients that are born out of that sense of place. And there's something really intoxicating about sometimes when you travel to this new place and you taste something, you have that little ratatouille moment and it transports you to a brand new place. The idea is to be able to bring that to life for people, have that little transportation and an inspiration to be able to seek out some of these flavors, travel to these places and discover something new. Sorry.
That's great for the outtakes. Cool.
You know, the wonderful thing is we're all very similar. Ultimately, people want to be able to spend time with their loved ones. They come together around the table, they share food and drink. And so it was really trying to shine a light on going, this is such a wonderful way to see the world.
So we're on day one of the shoots. It's very exciting being able to finally get into the heart of this.
Some of my favorite things to try when I travel around or discover new things are particularly stuff that either takes me out my comfort zone or presents something new. It's my favorite kind of way to be able to experience a bar, a restaurant or anything is to kind of be in those person's hands and just tell me what to have.
We're filming our first sequence with Ryan and forager Sam on the beach, where Ryan's going to be doing some foraging for some seaweed, which we're later going to be distilling into some gin.
So what we've got just here, really, really exciting. This is the truffle of the sea.
Oh, cool.
So this one right here, this is called pepper dulse.
Oh, growing right on the rocks.
Oh yeah. It's super small, really, really delicate.
That's also very pretty.
It's so gorgeous. So there you go.
Thank you. We can eat this like this?
Oh yeah, that's the best way.
Come on,
How good
that's
is that, right?
incredible. Oh, and then it comes back in a lovely, like, truffly kind of vegetable note. Wow, that's incredible.
We have the Shinkansen coming in. Kyoto Station. So cool.
Say hey.
So we've recently been shooting in Japan, which is my favorite place to visit. And it was so exciting to be able to go back as part of Mr Lyan Taste Trips, to be able to explore it in a really different way. It was a busy trip, seeing so many different things and, you know, trying to understand different facets, but it couldn't have been more fun because it's really a chance to see some of these incredible producers, people who are making things in a really amazing manner. And it's not just simply about the food and drink, it's about the fact that that touches, you know, different craftspeople, different expertise. It gets enjoyed in different spaces. So how can you kind of try and nod to all of those things in a way that, yeah, helps you understand the complexity of that culture in a nice little 30-minute soundbite.
Here's Edward. Hi. Good morning. Konnichiwa. I'm ready to get cracking.
Whenever I've been in a new country and I'm trying something new, it might be a new fruit, a new spirit, it might be a spice that I've never come across before. I find something so magical about that, and I seek out those moments. And so with Mr Lyan's Taste Trips, we really want to be able to showcase these wonderful things around the world. Not only give you an insight into a new place to discover, but actually what reflects that place. You know, it's hard if you don't know the language, if you're not intimate with the culture. The best window into that is through food and drink. Well, what we have here is a small little octopus with the brain being replaced with some quail's egg, some boiled quail's egg. It's very unusual for us to have things so presented as the creature.
And how is it?
Oh, it's very delicious.
Oh, really? Nice.
So this is a must try.
It's a must try, exactly.
The show came about by a shared love of the wonderful stories that there are around the world through food and drink. So one of the wonderful things to discover, particularly when we're coming back from Japan, was this idea of, how magical a cocktail can be. It's a real sense of this moment at this time. And there's this incredible kind of relationship between the bartender and the guest of being able to work out what they need at that particular moment.
It's normal to serve something the customer asked.
Yeah.
But omotenashi is the thing, do something before they ask.
Ah, beautiful. That's the true heart of it, right? When you're looking after somebody.
So Japan is a country of hospitality spirit.
Yeah.
Because before Japan called Japan, Japan named wa, means harmony. So our deep inside of spirit,
Yeah.
it's balanced, hospitality, very calm,
Yeah.
warm welcome is the deep inside of our spirit.
It's literally at the heart of the culture there.
Yeah, yeah.
So one of the reasons I'm so excited by Mr Lyan taste strips is it's a way for us to tell these brand stories in a really authentic way. So the way that we've always worked with products, brands, has been to not use it in a generic manner. It doesn't work for me to just sub in brands for brands because they all have their own profile, their own take, their own stories behind them. But it's also the idea of going, well, how do we bring this to life? What are the elements of that story that we can translate and tell in a really compelling manner? And being able to highlight some of those parts and pick up those elements of the story and package it in a way that it feels really accessible. The beauty of these is to not create a history lesson. You don't need to be, a whiskey geek or an ultra foodie to be able to understand these things. These are wonderful stories of culture and place and passion. So there are ways to be able to package these stories in a way that feels compelling to everyone. We are in the beautiful Yamazaki distillery grounds. This is the start of the series. It's so exciting. It's episode 1, day 1. Everything culminates in this, and we get to do that here at Yamazaki. It's like unbelievable. So we worked hand in hand with Suntory when we were across in Japan. Not only were we there kind of understanding the background, delving into the history and channeling, 100 years of heritage behind it, but also being able to spend time with Shinji-san, the person who makes these whiskeys, understand his approach, all of those elements that he thinks are so special. I can't believe we're getting him for this as a process. So what is it about Japanese whiskey and in particular Suntory whiskey that makes it so different?
So Japanese water is always very clear, very clean, very soft. We think such kind of water can distill very delicate and soft spirit.
Always when I've been able to visit Japan, there's this amazing balance of these traditional qualities and understanding of that craftsmanship, but a sense of innovation as well. It's a real marriage of kind of nature and the culture, but also this approach to continuing refinement and experimentation. And I know that's been a big part of the work at Suntory as well. So obviously putting this together is not an easy task. There's so many different experts, there's so many different hoops to have to jump through, and trying to be able to kind of go through this and still capture the moments that you want to is, that's part of the beauty of the challenge of it. It's not straightforward, it's not a controllable beast. So being able to be in a rickshaw going around Kyoto is not going to be something that you can just get in one go, because I'm getting rattled around in the back of it.
Thank you. Rickshaw coming. Okini, arigatou gozaimasu.
I think one of those we've definitely got it. Actually, there was lots of trials and tribulations. I think inevitably it's going to be tough with some of these things, and there'll be those bits that you did not plan on happening. It might be that very expensive camera equipment gets left behind, and when you're working with kind of lots of different elements, something might set on fire.
I've set the bar on fire a little bit.
Whose fault was it?
Johnny. And you have to navigate these things, and that's kind of part of the fun. I think the the world of kind of food teaches you have to pivot. That's always the case. It's never going to go quite as you expect. And so it's amazing being able to kind of work as a team through those challenges to create something that we hope is very layered and is very meaningful at the end of it. It's always magical being back in Japan. From when I first visited here 17 years ago, it's remained my favorite place to travel to in the world. But this trip's been particularly memorable, being able to meet with producers and really get into the deeper philosophy of the culture. So the wonderful thing about Mr Lyan taste trips is we're not boundaried by anything. The world of food and drink is endless. There's so many different things to discover, new places to be able to explore, but even if we go back to somewhere we visited, there's always a new story to tell, something new to be able to shine a light on. And so I'm really excited for us to be able to kind of highlight some of these stories, visit new places, and demonstrate that this is such a rich world and it's such a great way to be able to travel and discover and taste new things.
Okay.
Great work, team.